skin. The first thing you see, feel, and maybe even smell on a person. It's got to be one of my top 3 most favorite organs. And yes, I said organ. The largest organ of the human body, to be exact, which helps to make up the integumentary system. The skin covers about 2 square meters of surface area. That's about the size of the blanket on your bed. Skin is definitely the ideal body blanket because it functions to help maintain homeostasis, which is just the dynamic state of equilibrium maintained by the body's physiological processes. On top of working together with the skeletal system to define our body's structure and the skin's self-regeneration properties, it possesses 5 life-saving, life-regulating functions. Our skin is mainly for protection. It does not allow most harmful microorganisms and chemicals to enter the body. It secretes a residue that prevents bacterial and fungal growth. And it absorbs force from injuries, which protects the body's internal structures. Our skin acts as a barrier by blocking harmful ultraviolet radiation, in normal everyday terms means sunlight, and skin acts as a protective membrane, only allowing certain substances through. It also prevents the body from absorbing too much water. The skin's barrier qualities prevent dehydration by regulating fluid volume inside and outside of the body. Our skin synthesizes vitamin D when exposed to the sun or ultraviolet radiation. Vitamin D production is crucial for the body to absorb calcium, promoting strong bones, and it even plays a role in the immune system, as well as cancer and high blood pressure prevention. Our skin is for sensory perception too. There are millions of sensory nerves that allow us to perceive touch, pain, pressure, temperature, and vibration. When sensory nerves detect a drop in temperature, erector pili muscles contained in the dermis contract, causing goosebumps. The 5th major function of the skin is thermoregulation. Our skin contains nerves that dilate and constrict blood vessels, either increasing or decreasing blood flow, which regulates heat loss. Blood vessels constrict to conserve body heat by decreasing blood flow. Blood vessels dilate to increase blood flow to release body heat. If blood vessel dilation doesn't increase body heat release and it's still overheated, the brain then stimulates sweating through sweat glands present in the dermis. The skin, or cutaneous membrane, is made up of 2 major layers with a fatty tissue layer beneath the major layers. The first major, most superficial layer of the skin is called the epidermis. It's made up of stratified squamous epithelial tissue, and it consists of dead hair and skin cells as well as sweat pores. It's made up of about 4 to 5 sublayers. The stratum basale is the innermost layer of the epidermis. It consists of columnar stem cells, which go through mitosis to form new skin cells. And the stratum corneum, which is the outermost layer of the epidermis, contains dead skin cells called keratinocytes. Keratinocytes are just stem cells that have gone through mitosis, produce keratin, which is a tough fibrous protein, making the skin tough for protection, and then died at the surface of the skin as they move farther and farther away from their blood supply. The second major layer of the skin is called the dermis, which is the deep layer of the skin. The dermis is made up of collagen, elastin, and reticular fibers, and it consists of all the good living stuff like blood vessels and nerves, sweat, oil glands, small muscles called erector pili, and as I mentioned earlier, and pressure and pain receptors, as well as hair follicles and hair bulbs. Papillae are tiny little projections that bind from the dermis to the epidermis, and it connects them together. So, the deepest non-skin layer is called the subcutaneous layer, or hypodermis. It provides insulation and protection for the body as well, and even acts as an energy storage reservoir. In the basale layer of the epidermis, there are melanocytes, which produce melanin. Melanin is what gives our skin its color. Reddish melanin is called pheomelanin, and brown-black melanin is called eumelanin. Skin color is determined by the type and amount of melanin contained in the skin. Someone with dark skin simply just has more eumelanin than someone with lighter skin. The sun also stimulates cells to secrete more melanin, causing either a sunburn due to more pheomelanin or a beautiful bronze glow due to eumelanin. The skin is such a fascinating organ and can tell us so much about a person at first glance. So make sure you take care of your skin and protect it so it can protect you.